All right. All right, I think we got it. I think we got it, guys. Stand by here for just a second while I get everything set up. Just, what's going on there, Brendan? What's going on with the moon? Well, we're doing just a separate live stream test here. Making sure that everything's working. Similar to what I did earlier today with the solar live stream. But let me double check, make sure we got two live streams up and running here. Stand by for a second. Double check. We do. We have two live streams up and running. Well, yeah. Let me.
Right now, guys, I don't see the moon here within my view. It should be peeking out here pretty soon. Roughly within this area here behind the trees.
So I'm just going to try this and see how it works. Again, I am really just playing around with some equipment out here, folks. Just testing things out, seeing how they're working.
I think the microphone should pick me up from out here. Stand by for a second here. So again, I'm just doing a
sample test, folks. This is pretty much the setup I'm going to be using for the solar eclipse, but I kind of wanted to experiment with the moon tonight. So I'm waiting for the moon to show up. Right now I have this camera set up on a wide-angle lens.
Let me show you guys here real quick and back out. This is pretty much a wide angle. As you can see, it hold on a second here. Covers pretty much everything. There's the garden. I don't even know if I want to show the garden because it's a little chaotic. The sunflowers took over. Many sunflowers out here, and surprisingly, I did not plant those. Those are actually from last year. All the seeds grew. So we're just we're waiting on the moon, and we're going to be I'm going to be attaching my zoom camera onto this camera to test it out to see how the zoom works. But yeah, you know what an adult will do with toys, right? You know, it's
kind of fun. So sit tight. Just figure I'd get the live stream up and running here on this end, waiting for the moon. But I think let me check the moonrise and see when this thing came up here. Stand by for a second. I'm going to turn up the microphone so you guys can hear me a little bit further away from the computer. There we go. I think we're good there. Let's see here. So moonrise today looks like it was at 7:21, so we're an hour past the moonrise. It's 8:21 here West Coast time, so we should be seeing it pop up here on the southern hemisphere, or at least the southern sky
soon. And that's kind of pointing south right here, right now.
I don't really see it yet.
But this is all just it's a test. You know, it's like a strength test, so to speak.
In terms on if my equipment can handle the duration of a secondary live stream, and just making sure everything's working good, which I think we are. I hope. So just sit tight. Moon will be rising here pretty soon. There's a couple different lenses I'm going to try tonight. I kind of want to see if I can live stream some star shots tonight as well. It's going to be a little sample. Let me double check, make sure the clarity is good on this. Stand by for just a second.
Yeah, I think we're good. know about you guys, but I have star thistle all over the place here out in the field. I don't even know if you guys can see that right now because of the wide angle lens. They got lots of star thistle. So sit tight.
Again, just out here in the backyard, testing things out as a secondary live stream. It's so cool. You can run multiple live streams here on YouTube as long as you got the power to do it, right? The computer, the network. But I want to make sure it's set up when I go out to do my eclipse live stream, that I don't have to shut down the Earthquake 3D program. So that's what this whole test is all about. Ooh, it's a little humid out here.
Beautiful. Gotta love the neighbors, right? Gotta love neighbors. These neighbors out here, they got a little yapper dog. I don't know, I think they moved from some apartments or something like that, which is fine, but they, you know, moving away from apartments to residential neighborhood here. Gotta be a responsible dog owner. You know, you can't be letting your little yapper bark all day and night. That can annoy the neighbors. As you hear, my dog's not barking. My dog is well trained, and yeah, just gotta.
I forgot this microphone was on here. So yeah, I was just chatting about my neighbors' yapping dogs. Little chihuahuas. I don't know what they are, but they're little rugrats that run around and bark at a leaf. And that's fine if you like those type of dogs, but hey, let's be a responsible dog owner. Right? I would agree with that. So we're just waiting on the moon, folks. Once the moon kicks up here on the horizon, I'm going to attach the super lens onto the camera and see how it goes from there.
So I do have the microphone
cranked up pretty loud, so you probably hear some traffic way out in the distance, but that's just so I can walk around here with the camera. I could hook up the camera specifically. Watch, I'll show you guys real quick. I'll just hook up the...
So here is the camera microphone. I know earlier it sounded a little bit like a robot, so I'm not for sure how it sounds right now, but this is specifically the camera microphone, which I'll be hopefully chatting through on the live stream. Either or, I could set up each different microphone there later on during the eclipse a couple months from now. I'm getting kind of pumped up about it. The last eclipse was up in Oregon, and it was pretty spectacular. That was a total eclipse. So this one's going to be an annular eclipse, which is pretty much a ring of fire type setup. So we'll see how it goes.
Still no sign of the moon yet. The sun's
already done.
Sunset
is over this way to the west. Pretty much done for. Not a whole lot going on. Have to lower out the ISO here. There's not actually any kind of sunset whatsoever. It's pretty boring. But we're waiting here on the moon for it to come around here on the south side, and we'll see how it goes here. I like the adjustments here that I can control every single feature as far as the ISO goes, the frame rate and whatnot here on this camera. I don't want auto ISO. But yeah, it's actually pretty cool. Oh, it's got a little zoom. Oh, okay, I did not know that. It's actually got a little zoom feature here on it. See, I'm learning as we go. That's kind of cool. So let's zoom in on my neighbor's brush pile here. Got a little burn pile right there.
That needs to be burned, right? Some leaves. That's actually pretty neat.
All right, let's see here. Let's back out of here. Wait on the moon. I'm going to jump in the live stream here and see what's going on.
I got a little bit of an echo. Little bit of an echo. Brendan will fearmonger the moon. I don't know if he'll fearmonger the moon or not. Hopefully not. Brendan's actually a good guy. It's probably very close and very bright on the horizon. Yeah, sorry about the double audio. I'm trying to figure that out. Stand by for a second while I figure it out, hopefully. Got a couple different options here I can figure out. Oh, I do see double audio. I got a video capture device. Okay, that should have fixed it. All right, stand by. Let me go live. Double check that out. Stand by for a second while I figure it out, hopefully. Got a couple different options here I can figure out. Oh, I do see double audio. I got a video capture device. There we go. Okay, that should have fixed it. There we go. I think, did we fix it? Awesome. No more echo. All right, so yeah. Oh, goodness. So yeah, we're just waiting on the moon folks to come up, and then we'll figure it out. Oh, actually, I see it. It's behind the. It's behind these trees over here. Hold on a second. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to see it until it's above the tree line. So literally, it's like right. Let me show you guys here real quick. It's like right here behind these trees, like about midpoint. So we need to wait a little bit for it to pop up, and then we'll get a better perspective of it. Just want to cover I'll cover a few things here tonight. When it gets dark, I'm going to see what this camera can do for some nighttime shots. So stay tuned. I'll be right back. Welcome back, guys. You hear those birds? Those are western scrub jays. Beautiful birds, very smart birds. And they're kind of hiding up here in this tree. I don't know if you guys can see them here or not. Where you guys at? Huh. Somewhere up there. Either way, noisy. They're noisy, but they're very smart birds. Very cool birds. So we're just waiting on the moon here. It's coming up above my neighbor's got some pine trees over here. Actually, they're redwood trees. Very beautiful redwood trees. And they are obscuring the view of the moon tonight. That's right. We're going to wait here. It's basically a test. It's all a test right now, so make sure everything's working right for later. It'd be interesting to see what the nighttime looks like with this camera. It's kind of cool. I've been wanting to utilize this camera for a long time with the live stream, but I just didn't have the correct cord with it, and now I do. And goodness, it's pretty awesome. So hopefully you guys join me here for the moon once it comes up, at least around the trees. going to try something here real quick. I'm going to run, now that I've discovered there was a second microphone running, I'm going to try the camera microphone as well as a test. Now that I've discovered there was a second microphone running, I'm going to try the camera microphone as well as a test.
Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. So I'm really close to the camera right now. This is a camera microphone.
All right. I think that'll work.
So the concept when I'm live streaming out for the solar eclipse is I will obviously have the camera outside of the vehicle, probably a good 20 feet away, in good perspective of the eclipse, and the computer and whatnot will be in the car. So the concept will be to run both of these microphones here, so that if I do need to go into the car, I can still chat on live stream. Or if I decide to stay outside, I can still chat here on the camera. So pretty cool to have two different microphones running at once. But literally right now, the camera is 10 feet from the computer, which in turns give a little echo. But I'm waiting on the moon, and I need to go put some more mosquito spray on because it's pretty bad right now. A lot of mosquitoes out here. I'll be right back. Have you guys met the neighborhood dogs? There's a lot of barking going on out here, that's for sure. A lot of howling. You guys hear that howling? Yeah. My dog, the most he barks is maybe once a day, but I've got him pretty trained. Fairly well trained. Hardly even barks once a day. So again, we're still just waiting for the moon to come up, folks. I see it on the horizon. It's about, 80% full tonight, so we should get some very awesome captures of the craters on the mosquitoes, though. Man, I'm not even joking. I've never been anywhere, even Texas and Alaska, where mosquitoes are this bad. We have rice fields. We have thousands of acres of rice fields out here. So imagine sitting water, cooking in the sun. It's stable, it's still, and the mosquitoes just love it. Literally within the past couple years that we had no water out here, the rice fields were completely dry. The farmers were crying, and now they got plenty of water and we got plenty of mosquitoes. And a couple years past, we had no mosquitoes because there was no water. So, you know, it's a toss-up. I don't eat rice. I'm not a big rice fan, so I would vote against it. I'm not even joking. Vote against the rice. Most of this is exported out to China and Japan. So, you know, it really doesn't do the locals good anywhere out here as far as the economy goes. It uses a lot of water. We waste a lot of water for one, and then we bring about mosquitoes. So, yeah, just kind of looking at the, I'm going to test something out here.
All right, hold on one second.
There we go.
So, does it like that? It does like that. Okay, so this is kind of cool. This is photo mode, but hold on a second here. I think video mode is better.
That way I can at least access the ISO and whatnot here. Like literally it's almost completely dark here, but I'm able to amplify the environment out here with my camera, which is pretty cool. I can't wait to see what it does at night. And again, the moon is peeking around the corner right there. So just hang tight, folks. Just gonna hang out here and you know, again, test out this live stream. Make sure everything's working right. Enjoy the crickets. Sounds of the crickets. Oh. Anyway, I mean, what are you guys doing on your Sunday night? Probably not standing outside getting bit by mosquitoes like me, but hey, I think it's a cool thing to do. Definitely can't wait to see what this camera will do with the moon once it gets into view. Again, it's just hiding out there behind these beautiful redwoods that stop the south breeze. And you know, I'm not going to complain to my neighbor though, because you know, it actually adds a little bit of scenery to this area. I tell you what, even with I use 100% DEET for mosquito spray deterrent, and even with 100% DEET, these mosquitoes are still after me. It is crazy. Absolutely crazy. So it's going to be darker. The F field right here. Hold on a second here. Oh, mosquitoes, come on. Leave me alone. Dude, they're bad. I'm not
joking, they're really bad. They are not good, folks, let me tell you. Go back here.
stand by for a second here.
Well, I reset something. Looks like that froze up here on this end. Properties. There we go. Deactivate. And then we go to activate. And we should be good once again. Let's double check.
We are. Let's get dark out here. So we'll lighten it up, right?
ISO is a beautiful feature. Let me tell you.
goodness. I see the moon. Can you guys see it just a little bit? I mean, it's just barely zooming in right here. Watch, let me show you guys right there. So right now I'm just waiting for this thing to pop into view, and then I'm going to hook up my zoom lens. Let me go get it. Stand by. Let me go grab that. Nothing like a quiet evening with dogs barking, right? Lovely. Love it. Absolutely love some dogs barking out here. Beautiful. Some good, responsible dog owners right there. So check this out. See if you guys can see this. Hopefully. Let me adjust the feature here. So this looks like a simple lens, right? Check this out. That thing opens up pretty wide. About, oh man, 800 mm equivalent. Then attach that right onto this Nikon, and it brings in the sun and the moon pretty close. Pretty neat little feature. But these mosquitoes, I'm not even joking. They're driving me crazy. Alright, so we got that. Make sure we got everything here. Oh, let me fix the focus here again. Focus, right about there. I see the moon just barely peeking. Look right there, barely. It's just barely coming up. So it's got a little bit to go above these redwood trees, so. Alright, he's getting closer. Definitely getting closer. Oh, man. Looks like my solar lights have lit up here. All across the field, for the most part. Looking good, nice and stable. Shooting here at 7,000 kbs a second, streaming in 1080, 60 frames a second. Yeah, I think we're good. Except for these mosquitoes. It's literally like pretty dark out here, and this camera's bringing in, well, it's got the ISO capability here. Probably go up way higher than that. Look at that. It's almost like daytime out here with that, but we don't quite need that right now. I do want to experiment though with the stars when it gets dark, like really super dark. There's still ambient light here from the sun, the atmosphere, obviously the blue sky, but I'm going to experiment here a little bit after checking out the moon. If I can handle these mosquitoes, that's it. That's the question. Am I strong enough? Am I strong enough to handle these mosquitoes mentally? Maybe not. Maybe not. All right, so one thing that's crazy out here at night because of all the rainfall over the winter time is we got these huge garden spiders now, and they are everywhere. They got these huge webs that are literally like 20 to 30 feet in length. I'm gonna have to show you one here. I have one stretching from the weather station up here all the way over to my garden behind me, so it's a little crazy and scary. Missy Mimi's does not like to come out here at night, and neither do I, but that's just because of mosquitoes. Yep, yappers. Hear that? Can I ask why anybody would have a dog like that? I mean, they're kind of cute, right? Little dogs when you're older, but really, come on. Yap, yap, yap. It's crazy. I don't get it. But then again, you know, subjective, right? You're subjective to your dog preference, I guess. Not for me, anyway. I can't stand that. It's pretty annoying. At least, you know, on my perspective, my subjective opinion. Moon's coming up, folks. Stand by. It's getting closer. And then I'll hook up that huge lens. Right now, I'm just kind of showing you guys the capabilities here of this wide-angle lens, which would be pretty cool in the nighttime, like when it's super dark, to get some good galaxy shots and star shots. Mostly, this is a lens I mainly use for wide-angle, long exposure shots. But far as the live view capabilities on this, far as streaming, I don't know. I've never done it, so that's kind of why I'm experimenting tonight with this. Microphone's working good though. Microphones are working good. Busy night here on this street. So don't worry, the moon's going to be much closer than that. That's not going to be my angle. I'm just kind of waiting for it to pop up so I can get the other lens on. Because it does no good zooming in onto the redwood trees there. Okay, let's see, what do we got? Okay, I'll be right back. I was wondering what was jumping around out here. Look what I found, guys. Can you guys see that? It's a toad. There's a toad out here. How cool is that? I heard something moving over here to my left, and it's a beautiful toad, so I'm gonna go let him free.
All right, guys, stand by for a second here. That moon is barely coming up. Mosquitoes on me. Multiple echoes. All right, so I'm going to turn off the camera microphone. That way it doesn't do that. There we go. Should be a little bit better. I got the moon coming up here right now, and going to wait till it's fully in view. Then we'll put up the zoom cam. See how that works tonight. Hoping it to be pretty awesome. I guess we'll see. Ooh. Yeah, it's got some good humidity coming out here right now for Northern California. Oop, hold on a second here. Yappers, man. Yappers everywhere. I'm telling you. Yap, yap, yap. Never ends. Look at that. Look how bright the image is now. It is pretty much pitch dark out here. This ISO is spectacular, to say the least. It only goes up to about 250 or 25,000 in the ISO, which is pretty much incredible. So yeah, we'll see how this does. I hear werewolves out there in the distance. Bunch of bloodhounds. Oh man. Anyway, stand by, folks. You know, just ow. Goodness. Yappers and werewolves. What's going on here? Yep. I'll take a cricket over a werewolf and a yapper. Not even joking. Bring on the crickets. Oh. See what it looks like out here. Sun's going down, but literally it's a lot darker than what it looks here. I'm not even joking. That's pretty crazy. That's that. ISO. Yeah, it's pretty much as light as it's going to get here with this camera. But yeah, waiting on this to pop up here a little bit. As far as that moon shot goes right there. And obviously we'll get a little bit better perspective once it's coming into view, which it kind of looks like it is right now. So I'm going to have to grab a flashlight real quick and hook up this other lens. Humid. So I'll be right back here, folks. Stand by. Stand by. I'm going to grab a flashlight. It never fails. I'm telling you guys, it never fails. When I look for something, it's always in the last spot I expect it to be. Yeah. Whoa, what is that? You guys see that? That is moving. I wonder if that's a space station right there. Yeah, because that is moving. That is not airplane. That's, I believe that's the International Space Station out there. Goodness, I can't believe I caught that. Look at that. That's pretty awesome. Which is now hiding behind that pine tree. All right, so let me get this thing set up for what I intended it for, which is obviously the moonshot out here tonight. So stand by. We got that one pine tree kind of killing it. It's killing it. You guys see that? Look at that. It's right there. We got werewolves. We got werewolves out here once again. Ow! Good Lord. All right, so I found my flashlight. Look at all the bugs, folks. Look at that. Look at all the mosquitoes. I told you these things were bad out here. Look at that. You guys see all that? Yeah, that's what I'm dealing with right now. Goodness. It's crazy. Oh. That's a little on the crazy side, man. Not a big fan of all these bugs right now. But look at them all. Look at all the dust in the air too. You guys see that? That is not cool. I'm breathing in all that dust and I have to deal with all these mosquitoes. Alright, get back to what I was doing. So we're out here in Northern California, guys. Northern California, just outside of Chico. Look at all that dust. What is all that crap? You guys see that? Sucks. I'm breathing all that into my air, into my lungs right now. Oh my gosh. A mosquito swarm. It's best I keep the light off, guys. I'm not even joking. Woo. Yeah, we're out here just outside of Chico, California, Northern California, out here in the Sacramento Valley, where it's been hot. It's been very hot recently, so I'm just waiting for this moon to get past this one other tree here, and then I'll be hooking up my zoom lens, and I'm just getting bit up, even with 100% DEET on, folks. These mosquitoes are rabid out here. I'm not even joking. Rabid mosquitoes. It smells fresh out here, but looking at this air right now, I would say it's probably not. Look at that. I'm trying to show you guys my perspective of the air I'm breathing in. Welcome to California. Woohoo! Who wants to come out to California? Oh man. Alright, I'm gonna put this, maybe it's possible this DEET may be old, so I'm gonna put some new mosquito spray on because they are biting me and I have to do something or else I'm gonna run inside and scream. I'll be right back. Stand by. Are we still here? Okay, I forgot. I'm running off of my hotspot here on my phone, so I got to keep my phone here. Literally have to walk a couple hundred feet from here inside because I'm out here in the field. So if I take my phone in the house, that's not going to work. I'll be right back. Alright guys, we're back. We are back. A couple of my solar lights turn on here off to the left side of the screen as I'm walking by, obviously. Alright, so I think it's time. What is that? Okay, it looks like just a couple stars up there. Probably what we're spotting. A couple stars up there in the sky right now. Thought it was another UFO or a space station going on. So, alright, I guess I better get my, it's pretty much visible above that tree right now, I think. I got bugs flying in my ear. Let me double check here and see if we got a clear view, and then I'll hook up this other lens. Just barely. Looks like a couple stars back there too. But it's just barely above that. I think this middle one's going to interfere with it. This one right here in the middle. So I don't want to hook it up until we get above that. So stand by here for just a second here, folks. I know it's kind of crazy. But let's look at some other stars, see what's going on out there. We don't have Venus up here yet, but we do have a couple stars here, it looks like. Got that one up there in the sky. Mosquitoes. Big Dipper's over here. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, probably not. But just gonna wait here for this thing to clear the that tree right there, that one. I don't know if you guys can see it. Look at that. Holy smokes, guys. That is my air quality. Look at that. You guys see that? That's what I'm breathing in right now. That is not cool. Oh my gosh, man. Holy smokes. Alright. can't be too bad for me, right? I'd rather breathe in that dust than listen to a bunch of yappers out here. So we got our moon at about it's about 80% quarter right now, or 80% full. Heading up to the full moon here in a couple days. Beautiful image, but again, I'm going to be hooking up my my zoom lens here in just a minute, folks. I want it to clear that middle tree, and then we'll hook up this zoom lens that I have. You guys already seen it. I showed it to you guys earlier. Woo! Enjoying this mosquito night. Yeah! Again, solar lights right here, looking pretty awesome. They got it's along my fence line. I'm sure you guys can see that. Pretty cool. But yeah, we'll wait for this moon. We'll definitely wait here. I thought I zoomed in, but maybe. Oh, I see what's going on. You know, being out in the desert, when I was out in Nevada a couple years ago, out way east of Reno, out there where there's literally no cities, no towns, you have the greatest opportunity to get some awesome star shots, awesome long exposure galaxy shots while you're out there. And man, I remember being out there in the desert of Nevada, and it was absolutely peaceful, blissful. And there, you know, out there in the desert, there's really nothing that you can compare it to. It's really awesome if you love, you know, lack of civilization. It's really cool. I'm not a big city fan at all, so it's really enjoyable. I can't wait to be back out there again for the solar eclipse. That's where I will be, just for those that are watching right now. I thought about going to Oregon for the solar eclipse coming up here in October, but I'm going to shoot for Nevada. That's where we will be for the annular eclipse coming up. Can't wait. Not even joking. Mosquitoes, man, goodness, leave me alone. Woo. I know, Chomper, you want to come out, right? All right, again, guys, I'm waiting for the moon to clear that third tree right here. It's just going behind that right now, and then I'll hook up my other lens. It'll be a little bit higher in the sky, and we'll be able to see hopefully some cool craters here with my zoom lens once I hook it up. Whew. Yeah, let me tell you. What's up? Hold on a second. Grid pattern. I guess I'm a little off as far as my compass goes. Alright, so we're waiting, folks. Stand by for a second here. It's almost just about ready to clear that that tree up there. Good old man on the moon. I remember looking at this moon when I was a kid. I think I was probably about 5 or 6, staring out a rainy night. Well, it wasn't rainy, but maybe it was because I was breathing on the glass, but it seemed like it was foggy at the time. But I remember looking up at the man on the moon and just, being excited about that. Just observing the moon as a kid, wondering about what it is, and the purpose. It was just something I'll never forget. Pretty awesome. A lot of people fail to look up in the nighttime sky as a human here on this earth, and they just focus on their TV or whatever. But it's very important to pay attention to what's going on up there in the skies, right? Very important. There's quite a few stars out here right now. I don't see, I think Venus may be out there in the morning time. A couple stars right up there. And again, this is my fence line here lined up with solar lights. Got a bright star way up there. Are we done yet? Are we past there? Almost. It's getting there. Unfortunately, the moon is low on the horizon because we are, well, that's kind of odd, right? We're on the northern hemisphere here of the Earth, but the moon is very low, and we are tilted to the, what is that blinking? That is that's an airplane. That is an airplane leaving the Sacramento airport right now. Pretty cool. Pretty neato. Yeah, we're just, like I said, we're about 80 miles north of Sacramento, and they got the international airport down there, which obviously we get quite a few planes taking off, heading north to Seattle, Portland, Alaska. You know it, you name it. They take off everywhere. All right, the moon's currently behind that redwood right there. And we will hook up this other lens here once it's past there. Hopefully get some good shots of it. Alright, are we getting there? No, it's like right behind it right now. Stand by, guys. It's been a long one, but let me tell you, once we have a clear view of it, we'll hook up that long lens, and I think we'll see a little bit better perspective of the moon. Oh, I just seen something out there. A lot of times my neighbor has some rabbits out there in the field. All right, we're getting close. We're getting close. I've been saying that for an hour now, but yeah, we're definitely getting close to mosquitoes annoying me. All the bugs out there. Look at all that in the sky. Unbelievable. Crazy. Yeah. You got a big bad truck, might as well drive it, right? Definitely. Alrighty, we're like directly behind this tree right now, folks, so stand by. Right, you would think that this, well, I don't know, the northern hemisphere right now, it's, the moon's awfully low on the horizon. Got a star up there, it looks like. Which star is that? Where'd he go? Looks like an airplane and a star, so. By the way, Missy Mimi's does say hi. She said to let me know, or let you guys know, that she says hi to everyone out there. And I think, let's see here. Are we good? I think it's time to hook up the other lens. Stand by for a second here. All right. All right, okie dokie. Alright guys, stand by for a second. I'm going to remove the lens here. I got a wide angle lens right now. I'm going to take that off and put on the zoom lens. So stand by for a minute. If we lose video, it will only be temporarily. If we lose audio, I don't think we will. We still have audio, so stand by. So stand by for a second here, folks, while I hook up the long range lens here. Yeah, I think that'll work, hopefully. Man, these bugs, let me tell you guys, these bugs are not good. Alright, stand by for a second while I reset this view. Dude, these mosquitoes, I'm not even joking. They are not cool. They are really not cool. Stand by for a second here, folks. Brightens it up. That will darken it. Okay. We zoomed in all the way. At least for this camera, we are zoomed in. We are zoomed in all the way far as this camera goes. Wait a minute. No. We are not zoomed in. Sorry. The mosquitoes are getting to my head. I'm not even joking. The mosquitoes are getting to my head. A little crazy. There you go. There you guys go. Check that out. A live shot right here. Live stream. Check out those craters on the southwestern edge there. That's absolutely beautiful. Wouldn't you guys agree? I think I would. That's pretty awesome. Hold on a second here. The only bad thing about magnification is, oh man, you got a little bit of wobbly going on here. Stand by. Let that thing calm down for a little bit. I do have it up on the tripod, so check that out. There's that crater. I can't remember the name of that crater, but I'm going to call it Mosquito Crater here in a minute. Not even joking. That's pretty awesome view. Look at that. Oh, man. That's pretty awesome there. That is extremely sweet. Seeing that crater come around, that's pretty awesome. What do you guys think right there? That's pretty awesome, right? You know, it's kind of funny. If the moon was made of cheese, I would definitely want it to be made of Swiss cheese. Swiss, one of my favorite cheeses. Not even joking. All right, obviously, you know, if I had a tracking device here, if I had some type of stellar tracking device, which costs like $5,000, then I could obviously have my equipment track the moon. But you know, I'm pretty much a small-time YouTube channel, so even though we're getting close to 100,000 subscribers, it's that's way out of my budget. Not even joking. Unless someone out there has the ability to get me one, then I will appreciate it. But yeah. Pepper jack cheese. Hey, that wouldn't be too bad, right? A little bit of pepper jack cheese on the moon. That would be pretty awesome, I think. But anyway, this is kind of a sample, folks. So what you see right now here on the moon, this is going to be the sun as we see the eclipse coming up here in October. So this is just a little sample. I just kind of wanted to experiment a little bit here with the moon tonight. And this is what we got. So if you guys like it, subscribe, share the channel. Let's get this channel growing. The more subscribers, obviously, the more revenue it brings in. And I would love to do more geology trips, checking out geology events, like far as volcanic activity, earthquake activity around the globe. I'm not even joking. But right now, you know, it's minimal. So kind of have to boost it up here a little bit. But that's the moon right now here from Northern California. As you can see, it's a live shot. Beautiful image. Let's see how that looks. We should be able to see the south craters pretty good here from this image. I know it's a little shaky, but it's a tripod. It's a lot better than my hand. Let me show you. Let me tell you, folks. This was my hand. It would not be steady like that. There we go. Check out that beautiful crater right there on the southern hemisphere of the moon. Absolutely stunning. Thank you there, Texas Life Julie. I appreciate it there very much. I don't know if I would be a fan of a blue moon cheese. I'm not even joking. I'm not a big fan of blue cheese. Believe it or not, I used to work in a cheese factory many years ago, cutting up cheese. And yeah, the Earthmaster. I go from a cheese cutter to the Earthmaster. And that actually caused me to break out. It actually created rashes on my skin just from the juices that were in the air. It's pretty crazy. Stand by, guys. I know it's a little shaky, and I seriously apologize to some extent. I apologize to some extent, but you can only do so much, right, on a tripod. So let's check out this super zoomed in view here of the moon surface. See how this looks. Definitely can see the heat in the atmosphere there with the I just had a mosquito go in my mouth. What is up with that? What? Why? Why would a mosquito go in my mouth? Come on, guys. Back out a little bit here so you guys can see. I'm gonna zoom in on the southern. Oh my gosh, man, these mosquitoes. I'm not even joking. These mosquitoes are out of this world. Do you guys get it? Out of this world mosquitoes. All right, this should be a pretty good shot of some craters down there on the southern hemisphere of the moon. Man, I hope I get some subscribers from this. I'm not even joking. You guys better subscribe because this is, it's very painful getting bitten and swallowing mosquitoes. All right, I'll let you guys listen. That's pretty crazy, right? I'm just gonna do a normal shot of the moon here. Stand by here for a second while I get this set up. I'm getting literally eaten, man. Mosquitoes are killing me right now. So yeah. So imagine, guys, come October when we have this solar eclipse coming up. This is what you're gonna see with the sun. And that will be the moon eclipsing the sun, so to speak. As we, let me make sure this is clear. There we go. So yeah, hopefully it won't be as shaky, but you know, I want to make sure that this is going to be superb video and live stream come the eclipse later this year. So what I'm all about, I'm about quality. I want quality without mosquitoes. No mosquitoes. Alright folks, look at my battery on the camera. So apparently I'm going to have to probably order a couple different extra batteries here for the camera. Because this was fully charged apparently, unless I can get a, well, I can probably order a charging cable, so to speak, that will keep this charged up. But it looks like right now it's almost dead. That's not me, that's just the vibration there from the magnification going on with the camera. So anyway, hopefully you guys like it. We spent a lot of time out here in the mosquitoes. It's just a sample of hopefully, you know, I could probably catch a blood moon eclipse here as a live stream. This is just something I brought about the channel for future events. Whether it's a solar eclipse or a lunar eclipse, I think it would be really cool to see live. And that's kind of what we're doing here. We're just sampling things, testing the equipment out, making sure that it's good quality for the folks out there on the YouTube community. So if you like us, give us a share, give us a like, subscribe to this channel, donate if you can. And man, I tell you what, that moon goes by pretty quickly, let me tell you. Not even joking. We're gonna back out of here just a little ways here. And yeah, no doubt, you know, it probably makes someone a little bit dizzy, but there's really no still way to create this perfectly. Unless I have, like, you know, $10,000 to buy a stabilizer with a telescopic camera, but, you know, I'm working with what I have here. You know, I think I'm doing pretty good. Hopefully. So we'll look at this moon one more time as it progresses here across the screen. And literally, dude, that motorcycle that just went by vibrated my tripod. That's pretty crazy. So once that's done, then we'll end the live stream here, but just wanted to give you guys one more quick view of the moon. Thank you, Robert H., for that donation. Robert H. donated $1.99 there. Appreciate it 100%. Good night, Brendan. These mosquitoes, man, let me tell you, it's pretty crazy. Woo! Somebody needs to send me some mosquito repellent, something that works. Not even joking. So anyway, that's the moon, guys. That's on my tripod and my camera. That's with the zoom lens hooked up, and I'm slapping myself in the face because there's so many mosquitoes out here. But that's it. Hopefully you guys enjoy, and I think this will be really cool for the eclipse coming up here with the ring of fire. The sun will be basically a ring of fire with the moon blocking out the majority of it later in October. We'll be broadcasting live here on the YouTube channel from Nevada at an undisclosed location, but obviously we will be out there. So mosquitoes and all. I don't think there's too many mosquitoes out there in Nevada because there's really not a whole lot of water, right? Woo! But out here in the rice field capital of the world, welcome to Mosquitoville. All right, I gotta get an update going in here for the earthquake activity. So we'll catch you guys inside on the live stream. Real quick here, one more quick zoom here at the southern hemisphere of the moon. I've always loved the moon. It's been one spectacular event in my life, you know, that's it's made me think. It's made me think about life, so to speak. And the moon's awesome. Not for sure. It looks like there's a bug on the lens. That's gonna be that dark spot that you guys see there on the moon. We got a lot of bugs out here right now, so that is not going to be you know, on the surface of the moon. That looks like it's on some type of bug. Oh my gosh, what's up with these mosquitoes? Guys, I'm not even joking. It's chaotic. It's chaotic out here. Alright, I'm going inside. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Please like, subscribe here to the channel, and make sure you guys tune in here in October for the solar eclipse from Nevada. For now, from Northern California, we'll catch you guys a little bit later on. We got an update coming up for earthquake activity. Take care.